Weird stuff, weird stuff. How you all doing today? Happy Friday, happy end of February. The last Friday of February. Good riddance. Weather's finally going to start getting warmer. I want to talk a little bit about today because I can't really go into too much detail because I really don't remember it. But like this bizarre dream that I had. So for the most part, I don't really even remember my dreams for the most part. I used to, I think it's because of how I sleep. It's like I don't really sleep as well as I used to, a long time ago. Like when I was younger, when I was a teenager, when I was a kid. I don't really sleep the same anymore. Now I have a lot of sleep disturbances and stuff like that. But when I do sleep well, I only need a little bit amount of sleep. And I feel amazing, and I remember my dreams because I actually end up going into that deep sleep. I think a lot of times I don't end up going into that deeper sleep. I've tried everything, okay? I know how bad it is to be on technology, on your computer, on your phone, with the blue light, or just using technology in general before you go to bed. That's not a good thing. That will disrupt your sleep. But guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can literally sleep better sometimes if I'm on my computer and I pass out on my computer and I fall asleep while I'm on my computer. I can get better sleep doing that sometimes than I can if I get off all technology for a few hours before I go to bed and I'm doing a yoga and stretching and meditation. I can sleep better sometimes just by passing. So there's no correlation with me. It doesn't match up. It doesn't seem to correlate. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what determines it. I don't know if it's based on food I eat. Again, I don't know. There's nothing that seems consistent. But what I want to talk about, because I had these really bizarre dreams. Now, I wish I wrote them down. I really wish I wrote them down because they were so vivid when I woke up. And I was like, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to remember it. Next thing I know, I passed out again. And then, the first dream happened, I fell asleep and I woke up it seemed 20 minutes later, 20, 30 minutes later. It felt like a nap type of rest. And I had I was wide awake. I felt amazing. It was wow, that was good sleep. And I had these dreams and it was so weird. And I was about to write them down. I didn't even check what time it was, but it was still pitch black outside. No sign of light. And I was waking, I was fully awake. But then, I just kind of lay there for another minute. I was gone. I just passed out again. It's wow, okay. That's weird. And then I fell asleep again, and then I had another dream. And I don't really remember what that one was either. Again, I don't really remember these too much, but they were really bizarre. And then I woke up, hours later again. I felt amazing, but that was when it was about time to get up. It was 5:30 or something. So yeah, it was just crazy. It's whoa. Sleeping that good. How did I sleep that good? How can I replicate this every night? I want to sleep like this every night. There's honestly nothing different that I did last night as opposed to the previous nights. Nothing. But anyway, so the bizarre dream. Again, I really don't remember the exact thing that happened in the dream, but there was it was in two parts. The first part was everything just seemed very surreal. It was almost like you were having a drug trip or something, which I've never had, so I don't really know if that's even relatable, but just based on things that I hear or see, whatever, that's probably the best way. It's everything just seems off. Everything just seems surreal. This is not real. This is weird. This is not real. And then it just kind of morphed into a different type of dream. And this is where it was weird. It was suddenly this happened a few years ago. I think it was a software bug or something. My computer. I would have headphones in, everything would be fine. Then I would take the headphones out, expecting the audio to come out through the speakers. But it was this loud, horrendous static sound. It was terrible. It sounded so bad it was going to blow out my speakers entirely. I was what the heck is this? It was terrible, absolutely terrible. So it's kind of what it reminded me of in the dream. Like what happened was I was hearing like this loud, crazy sound from my computer. And for some reason, I get the good idea to go over to my computer and turn up the volume. It becomes so loud that it's like shaking the house, that I'm like wondering like why hasn't the computer like, like the speaker's blown out, or it got blown up or something. Like why is that not happening? Because it's like shaking the house. It's so like loud, obnoxious, and then the screen just starts having like all these vibrant colors go throughout it. It's like really, really weird, like a psychedelic type of thing. And then I'm like, I wake up. That is when I wake up. It wasn't like immediate wake up. It was like a very like, it took like maybe like 5 or 10 seconds, and I kind of like slowly came out of it. And I'm like, that was weird. That was really weird. And that is when I had that amazing sleep, and it felt like amazing. It was like, wow, that was amazing sleep. That really was. But again, how can I replicate that every night? I want to be able to sleep that well every night, to the point where, again, I don't know how long I slept when I woke up from the first dream. I had a feeling it was maybe like a half hour. That was it. And I felt amazing. I felt better during that half hour than I do sometimes, sleeping, like if I do like a full sleep, 8 hours a night, going like, if I go to sleep pretty early and wake up, whatever time, 8 hours, I usually feel miserable. Oh, but then I get this little bit of sleep and I feel amazing. It's like, what the heck? So it's just so interesting. It's just so bizarre. It really is. But I don't know. So I really wish I could remember the other dream when I went back to sleep again. It was pretty weird, pretty crazy again. But yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird. It really is. Anyway, that is all. You all take care. Let me know some weird, creepy dreams you have. I'm really curious to know. So leave them down in the chat box below. And I will check them out. Okay? You all take care. Have a great one. And I'll see you tomorrow.